Hello, my friends. I have decided that I'm going to make stuff out of barbecue skewers until you all vomit. Or until somebody tells me or begs me to stop. Because, hey, what the heck? How versatile is this one little stick, right? So today we're going to do something easy. We're going to do a little 2-for-1 maybe. We'll do some easy stuff. All right? We're going to take our barbecue skewer and we're going to cut it at 15 centimeters. So 150. There we go. We're going to take our little piece of sandpaper and we're going to round the edges off a little bit. All right. A little bit more there. Yeah, there she goes. Then the other side is a little more crushed, so it usually takes a tiny bit more work, but we're really not going to be all that fussy. All right. So super quick here. Take our barbecue skewer. As you know by now, I like using these washes. We're going to shake them both up. Gonna take the brown and we're going to do the whole stick. We're going to do all sides. Oh, you know what I should have done first? And actually, I'm going to do this right now. We're going to take... I wasn't prepared for that. Okay. I'm going to take a little cloth and I'm going to wipe that off. Okay. We're going to take our saw blade and we're going to drag it down the stick to enhance the grain. Do the same on this edge. Okay, there, that's better. Now we're going to take our wash. We're going to wash down the whole thing, all sides. I'm going to start with the brown here. Doesn't look like I mixed it up good enough, but I'm just not going to care. There we go. It's working. It's working. Look at it working. Can you guys see that? Can you see it working? It's definitely working. All right. So there you go. Yeah. This camera is really not that great, eh? Can you see the wood grain in that? I don't know. All right. Take a little bit of black. And what I like to do, if you've seen any of the other videos, you'll know by now. So I like to just put a drop on there. Kind of, this one will be sort of randomly. And I like to let it stain its way down. I'll kind of rotate it maybe this way. So it, gravity pulls it down to the light side here. See that little light side here? I'm not actually super happy with that, so I'm just going to put a little drop there and let it wick. Did you see it wick there? Not bad, eh? We're going to do one in the middle. We'll do a fairly heavy amount. We'll just kind of let that spread itself around. Rotate this at the same time. We'll put some down here at this end. Well, that was quite a lot, but that's okay. Doesn't matter that much. And we'll just kind of rotate that around and let it dry. I think I might want a little tiny bit on this end, just because, why not? Got the stuff here right now, so this one I'll just try to go right up the very tip there. And I'll try not to let that one, well, I mean, whatever. Let it run wherever it wants to run to. Okay, so that's what she looks like. Alrighty. As you probably guessed now by the photos, we just made Indiana Jones a Longstaff. Now, here's a really cool trick, and you should only do this with your parents around or whatever. or if you're an adult, and you take your lighter and you burn off. Okay, well, that's the way it goes for me. This lighter does not work. Okay, maybe we'll try it on the next one. Don't use the lighter for anything because it doesn't work, and I don't have another one readily available. And as you probably know by now, I like to do these videos as a one and done type scenario. So, yeah, there it is. A staff, a Longstaff. We'll use Indiana Jones to pose with it after. We're going to put that aside for now. We're going to take another barbecue skewer. This is a 2-for-1 episode, remember? And we're going to take it and we're going to enhance the wood grain. There. Until we're happy with it, we're going to take our brown right off the bat. We're going to stain that with the brown. All right. There she goes. Let's see if I can get this on video for y'all to see. It's not really focused, but you know, I'm doing this with a cell phone. It's not even an iPhone. It's like an LG phone. And I think it's like almost 10 years old, actually. But you know what? This is one of the highest quality LG phones they made in the era. And the thing's still going strong. So I can't complain. I was going to take it in one day and exchange it for something newer. And the guy is asking me if I had any problems with it. I'm like, no. He said, well, why upgrade it then? I'm like, yeah, actually, you got a good point. So really, I should let this dry first, but I'm not going to. And I'm going to sand this edge nice and round because I should have done it before I did this. There we go. So Indiana Jones, his hands are, if I remember correctly, they're almost 1 centimeter. So we're going to cut this at 2.5. Can make a mark with our pencil if we like. It's probably smarter. 2.5, and then we'll cut another one at 2.5, right there and there. Okay, I'm gonna cut that with my wire cutters here. Should probably do it with a saw so it's nice and flat. This has a tendency to crush whatever it is you're cutting, and it leaves a weird end on it, but whatever. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to smooth this off. I'm going to try to make one end more flat than the other. I could flatten the sandpaper on the table. That helps. We'll just kind of give it a quick what for. We'll do the other side like this. Okay. There's that one. Where did the other one? There it is. It rocketed way off the other side of the table there. And then we'll do this one. Okay. Just like that. That's not too bad. We'll call that one good. We're going to take our super glue here. Is this bad boy clogged? Nope. A little tiny bit came out. That's good. And we're going to take, can you see that? Some really cheap piece of chain, like a jewelry chain or whatever. All right. So I'm going to put a little drop of super glue on top here, being very careful to make sure it is very, very little. I'm going to take the piece of the chain here, if it's not tangled. This is where it'd be good to have another person to come and spray your zip kicker. We're going to put that, make that shorter so it doesn't wiggle so much. Can you guys see what's going on here? I'm going to put that on top. I'm going to lay a link right into the super glue there. And this one we need it to dry. Okay, that's dry enough that it'll hold itself there. And we'll give it a little zap with the zap there. And get an instant cure. Oh, I got tangled up a little. There we go. Okay. Any guesses on what we're making? All right. So now, oh, I'm going to put the zip kicker right in the way. Now, we're going to take this and we're going to cut the chain at, I would say 1 centimeter should do it. We're just going to eyeball what we think looks good. Right there. There we go. Cut the chain off. There she is. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing on the other side here. I'm going to take a little drop. We're super glue. Stick it on there. Nice little drop. And we're going to take the chain and we're going to dangle it right on top of the super glue there. We'll try to get that wet. Something like that. This is where you need another person. You get a little spritz in there when it's exactly like that. And we got ourselves a little pair of nunchucks, right? All right. So now to bring these just to the next level, we'll take a little bit of our black, right? And we'll put stains on the furthest ends. Actually, near the top, we're going to do the stain. Oh, should need to be left-handed or something. We'll do the staining up here. Oh, see how that wicked right in there? I'm not sure if you guys saw that. We'll just do that on up here. And we'll let it bleed down that way. Okay. There she goes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There it is. All right. Now, after this bad boy dries, you can take it and you can put some, you can sand. Let's see. There you guys go. Can you see that? You can take it and you can sand the edges a little bit so it looks like, you know, where the hands have really worked it. All right. There we go. The 2-for-1. Ninjana Jones. I don't know how you'd say that. Ninjana Jones? Ninjana Jones. Ninjana Jones with his nunchucks and his staff. All right. Till next time, friends. Sending you all much love.